Hi guys, let's count up some potato, leek, and vegetable soup. So we've got all of our vegetables and potatoes chopped up, and the potatoes we boiled for 2 minutes after we soaked them for about an hour to try to take some of that starch out of there so we don't have such a cloudy bottle. So we're going to use a cup of potatoes. I'm doing mine in quart jars so that I have enough for the family for some soup. Then I'm going to do 1/3 of a cup of carrots, a heaping 1/3 of a cup of leeks, and 1/3 of a cup of celery. So let's fill these jars up. Now this would be a great base for adding anything to it. You can thicken it, and you can have it over rice. You can put it over noodles. Really, you could do whatever you want with it. I am going to add some herbes de Provence, just for some extra nice flavoring in there. Now, you can add white wine to this. However, I'm just using chicken stock because I don't have white wine. I could have gone and bought some, but yeah, we don't drink it around here, so it's just for cooking. And then make sure you save all of your scraps for vegetable stock. Once I get 3 or 4 bags frozen, I make vegetable stock. Looks like we're going to have enough left over that potato leek soup is on the menu tonight for dinner. I will cook up some bacon, and we will break up some bacon in this soup and add heavy whipping cream. Yum. And you know, you can add chicken. You can add whatever you would like to this. All right, let's scoot our broth in. The broth is nice and warm. My canner is heating up. You know what, let's put the herbes de Provence in there first. Just do a heaping tablespoon in each jar. It smells so good. Inch of headspace. Bubble. Now, when you go to make this again, you're definitely going to have to add more water, more bouillon. Definitely add your heavy whipping cream. You can really add any spices you want in there. This is your soup, you do you. Pretty excited we get soup tonight too. It's so great to have shelf-stable meals on your shelf, you know, when you get home from work. Sometimes you just don't want to cook, and it's awesome to be able to just pull jars of this food off the shelves and open it up and add your cream. Add whatever your heart's desire is, and have meals in minutes. Give me the white vinegar, please, Heather. I have a cameraman today. No, it's back there. Camera woman. Just sit it right there. Now my jars were washed and sterilized in the dishwasher. They're warm, that's warm. I'm only getting the water warm in my canner to avoid thermal shock. You know, if you have cold jars, you want to put it in cold water and use cold water. If your canner is hot, you want to make sure you're using hot water. Oops. I had 7 jars, so I did 14 cups of water, plus I did 2 more cups just to make sure. And it's a good thing I did, because there's only about a half a cup of juice, whoops, left down in there. Okay, now we're gonna wipe our rims with some vinegar. It cuts any grease. Now there's not too much grease in here. There's probably a little bit in my beef bouillon or chicken bouillon, but not a lot. And it's still crazy to me that we don't have to boil our lids in water anymore. Fingertip tight. We'll put that in the canner. Now the pressure canner, these have to be pressure canned, where there's potatoes and a lot of different vegetables in there. Fingertip tight. I only put about 3 inches of water in my canner. Now these will have to can for my altitude, which is over 4,000 feet, closer to 5,000 I think. 13 pounds of pressure for 40 minutes, so I'm going to do 45 minutes. Good measure, right? I'm going to let that come to a boil, and then I'll put my lid on. Always check and make sure you can see daylight through your little hole. My little valve is working here. My gasket's in good shape, so once that starts to boil, I'll put that lid on, and then we'll let it vent, and the steam comes out for 10 minutes, and then we'll start the timer. I'll put my weight on there, and we'll start the timer. So we'll be back. Hey guys, okay, it's all canned. We're gonna pull them out. Let's see what this looks like. Ooh, nice and hot. Ooh, and it's yummy. We had some leftover, and we made it up for dinner. That'll be the picture on the thumbnail. This will be so delicious to have on the shelf. And it's time to take it out and cook it. You can add, you know, more vegetables, more corn, or some corn. I didn't add any corn, but corn would be good. Wild rice would be good. And it was our first time tasting Leeks today, and we absolutely loved it. And then make sure you add some heavy whipping cream in there. And the herbes de Provence is in there, and it is just delicious. We also cooked some bacon and crumbled bacon up in there, and oh buddy, was it good. Okay, also I was just going to show you what I've been doing over here. I've been making jerky, and it's delicious. So if you'd like me to show you how I make jerky, comment below. Thanks for watching.